Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
I want to welcome you back to our Board of Trustees meeting for September the 9th, 2025. I am Dwayne Fabian, your board chair, and at this time, I want to call this meeting to order. We will have our first item on our agenda will be a prayer by Pastor Trustee Skidmore.
If we can bow our heads, Lord, we thank you for this day. We are forever grateful for a community and a board that looks out for our community. I pray that tonight in this place, that it would be productive, time would be well spent. Father, I pray that a sense of unity would be felt and that wisdom and direction would be given. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen. Okay. At this time, I'm going to ask Trustee Abdullah to step in for our interim secretary. Can you call the roll, please?
If I mispronounce your name, please don't hesitate to correct me. Dwayne Fabian,
Present.
Herman Andrews,
Present.
Shanice Shaw, present. Ebony Brown, present. Brenda Gutierrez, Shepherd Isaac,
Present.
Quinn Lee, present. Trina K. Go ahead. You can say it. Pronounce it for me, so I can pronounce it correctly.
Kowali.
Kowali. Okay, so I don't want to mispronounce it. Trina Kowali. Selena Abdullah, present. Sherry Gates.
Present.
And Sabra Skidmore.
Sabra.
Sabra.
Present.
Yes, ma'am. Welcome.
Thank you.
Madam Secretary, do we have a quorum?
We do.
Okay, great. At this time, I'm going to skip over item number 4, and let's go to item number 5. Approval of the minutes for August 12th, 2025 DOT meeting. I'm going to make a motion that we table this until our next board meeting on October the 14th. Can I get a second? It's been properly moved and seconded by Trustee Lee. Are there any questions? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposes? Any abstentions? The motion carries. All right, at this time, we go back to the item line number 4, approval of the agenda. Can I get a motion, please?
So moved.
It's been properly moved by Vice Chair Andrews. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Trustee Isaac. Are there any questions? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposes? Motion passes. Next item on the list will be public comment. I know we don't have anyone to sign up. Okay, next item on the list will be our director's report.
Oh, good evening. Good evening.
Good evening.
It's so wonderful seeing you all again. Kudos to the Clayton County Library staff. I always start my presentation report with a shout out to the staff. And thank you all on board for being so supportive. So we have a few things going on. Before I jump into my updates, there were a couple of videos that were shot this past month. You may have or may not have seen it, but I would like to go and show this first one. If you didn't know already, September is National Library Card Sign-Up Month. And so we did a little promotional video for the library system as well as the community. So it's only a minute long, so Kim. Just a second. Sure, take time. You need to close it or minimize?
Minimize it, please.
Pass this one.
Okay.
So what do we do?
TV work?
Should that do it?
Oh, wait a minute. She has to do it.
Oh.
Yes. We're so flexible. Thank you so much.
I still need to go small.
Still need you.
What you need? I need that screen.
I gave it to you, Lisa. See, I gave it to you.
Oh, yeah, no, I was.
Trustee.
Jesus, skills.
Okay.
Jeff.
Hold it down, right? Okay. Okay.
Don't go too far. Yeah, yes. Can we just play with the laptop?
Yeah.
Put the microphone on.
You're so smart.
That's why you do it.
We should just find out what. Still too late. I tell you what, let's pause there. Work out the kinks. Is the second one formatted the same? I'll have them work on that, and we'll circle back around to the videos if you don't mind. Oh, sure. Save the time. So the second video, which I will explain just briefly, then we'll hopefully get the kinks worked out. Several months ago, we had staff training, and we did what's called visual weapons training. So we partnered with our emergency management department to bring someone in to, again, train staff on just making sure that they're aware of their surroundings. If they see something, say something. We all know that we live in an open carry state. And so staff, from time to time, have issues and concerns when patrons come in and they can see their firearms. The training went very well. The day after the training, one of the custodians at one of our branches was in the restroom and noticed a backpack. And it was unattended, opened it, there were weapons inside. So called the proper authorities, they came, confiscated the bag. Well, the emergency management department was very appreciative because we had just had the training the previous day. They wanted to make a promotional video. And so what we did, we went to the Northwest branch where the incident happened, and they wrote out a skit, and staff, along with their staff, actually starred and role played in this video that they produced. And so production of the video is still underway, but they asked me to say some words. And so the second video is, again, just me talking about the training that the staff underwent and how successful it was and why it's important, because our staff are on the front lines. Our buildings are open, accessible, public facilities. And all kinds of things come in the doors, all kinds of things go out of the doors. And so we have to be very mindful. And I think one of the comments that I make, the visual weapons training is almost like CPR. Again, you hope to never have to use it, but you have that skill just in case something happens. So that's what that second video was, and hopefully we'll again circle back around. So a couple of other bullet points I wanted to mention for the month of August. At the Morrow Branch, we celebrated the Morrow Civic Women's Club. They were very instrumental in founding or helping to found the Morrow Branch Library as a part of the Clayton County Library System. So they celebrated the 50-year anniversary, and we had a nice ceremony. We had a plaque in honor of the Morrow Civic Women's Club, and so we had some dignitaries come out, and it was a very, very nice event, very well attended. And I'm gonna jump around here just a little bit, to make sure I've covered everything. A few updates. We recently received our annual, what's called LibTech, the Library Technology Funds from our state library. Usually if there's some technology monies left over at the end of the year, the state library disperses it equally or distributes that money out to all the public libraries throughout the state. So we received our allotment for this year of 2026, and that is roughly $16,000, $771. And so we are now looking at how we can enhance the technology offerings that we have. Several of the stipulations that are with LibTech is that whatever we purchase must be either used forms like this to accentuate or enhance our meeting room technology, or technology that is specifically geared toward the public utilizing. And so we are looking at how we can enhance that offering at this point. We have a few personnel updates I would like to make. Dan Celeste, who's been working in our tech services department, is retiring after 30 years of service. And so we had a very nice retirement breakfast this morning for her, and we are definitely, it's a bittersweet moment. We are happy for her that she is moving on, but 30 years is a long time. She has dedicated it here to the library system, so we're very proud of her. We also have our courier driver, Mr. Herman Smith. Now, we call him Smitty affectionately. Smitty worked for the Atlanta Fulton County Library System and retired from there after 30 plus years. He came to work for Clayton County and has worked, I'm not even sure how many years, for us. So he also is going to move on to bigger and brighter pastures. So he is also retiring from the library system. And I think he'll be back, but a couple of additions. So we have a new administrative assistant, Ms. Sandy Guzman. We're very happy to have Sandy. She was working as a library assistant in the circulation area, so she's now moved on to a permanent full-time position. So we're very excited about her. And we also have Ms. Celine Espino Madrigal, who was a custodian, and she has been promoted to a library assistant part-time. She will be working at the circulation desk. So we are very conscientious about hiring from within. From those who have the skills, we definitely like to promote that and see them grow throughout the system. So for the Board of Commission meeting, which will be coming up next week, there will be a couple of items that will be on that agenda that I need to make you aware of. So in addition to the LibTech funding that we will be asking the Board of Commissioners to be able to accept, I'm also submitting what our holiday hours or the proposed closures for the holiday season will be. And so each year we partner, when I say we, the library system partners with Parks and Recreation Department as well as Senior Services to come up with a common schedule that all three departments will follow for the closures for the holidays. And so for this year, let's see here. For Thanksgiving, it's pretty straightforward. So we will be closed the 27th and 28th. The day before, so the 26th, we will have adjusted hours. So we will be open from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. to allow staff to get home and be with their families. We will be open that Saturday, regular hours. So for Christmas, on the 23rd, the day leading into the closures, again, we will have adjusted hours from 8 a.m. to 5, and we will be closed. We are proposing to be closed that way. The 24th, of course, the 25th, and I'm asking also to be closed the 26th. So we have Wednesday, Thursday, asking to be closed at Friday, and Saturday we would have adjusted hours from 10 to 2. So that's what the proposed hours will be to the Board of Commissions. And so we have our agenda meeting tomorrow, and we'll probably go on the agenda, but the board will vote on it at the next meeting to approve or not. So stay tuned for that. And how are we on video? We rock and roll? Okay. While she's doing that, do you want me to move on to the financial
Yes.
report? Okay.
Next item on the agenda will be our financial report, Director Palmer.
Great. So the only real thing that I wanted to mention is some of the line items for the branches. In the revised budget area, it will reflect on certain line items zeros. And if you recall, last month or the month prior to, I had mentioned that I was looking to consolidate several of the accounts. The Board of Commissioners has instituted a policy to where if there's a, what's called a line item transfer from a department or division to another division, it has to go before the Board of Commissioners for approval. So what that means in our terms is say that the Morrow Branch Library did not utilize all of their food money for the year. And they may, let's say, have $100 left unencumbered. Before, we could use that and just transfer that to another branch, let's say Forest Park. No biggie, everything was good, money still was utilized. Now we have to go before the Board of Commissioners for their approval for that. We know that they only meet twice a month, and sometimes timing is of the essence. And so what we've done is we've worked with the finance department to consolidate those accounts that make sense, so we don't necessarily have to do the line item transfers. It's all coming from one account, and Rose Johnson, our office manager, keeps very copious notes and records, and so she knows how much is being spent by branch. And so that's how we're working that. And so that's the only real difference that I wanted to mention out with the financials. So in case that question came up.
Are there any questions about the financial records? Hearing them, we want to accept the financial records as read. We're going to pause until Director Barnes plays this video.
Yeah. All right, let's try that. Don't get in 30 seconds, we're done. Okay. Then we'll show it at the October meeting. And no snickering, no laughing. This is really amateur night, so no autographs. So please be patient. No? All right. I tell you what's even better. We will send the link out to everyone, and if you get a chance, you can take a look at it, and yeah, you can have me online. How's that? All right.
Thank you, Mike. Thank you.
Yeah.
I do have a question.
Yes.
What was the amount for the tech enhancement grant?
The Technology Tech, that was $16,771.69.
Thank you.
Yes.
Okay, next item on the agenda will be our deputy director's report.
Good evening, Board of Trustees.
Good evening.
It's so good to see everybody's smiling faces. I'm Sherry Stanley, Deputy Director for the Clayton County Library System. And summer has come to an end, and it's time for us to reflect on all of these busy months. And so we want to give kudos to all of the Clayton County Library System staff, because we hosted over 100 programs, including performers. And so it takes a lot. You all know it takes a lot when you plan and prepare and they executed programs. And we had such a wonderful, overwhelming, positive feedback from the community. So let's just give everyone in the system a hand for that. And let's highlight some of the programs and outreach events. The Clayton County Library System participated in the Employee Gratitude Day hosted by the Human Resources Department on August 15th. Let me give you a little background information. When we had a proclamation and we just acquired the bookmobile earlier this year, we took it out to the BLC for county employees. And what we discovered was that a lot of county employees did not have library cards. Neither were aware of the different resources that we provide. So we contacted the Human Resource Department and said, can we partner? And so they allowed us to participate in the Employee Gratitude Day, which was absolutely wonderful. We had our bookmobile in the front, a table, also inside, and it was food, fun, games, but also we signed up a lot of Clayton County employees for library cards, which was great because what we want to do is we're talking about all of the benefits that we have with our library cards for our citizens, but we want to make sure that our employees know as well. So that was a success and excellent. Next, also Director Karen talked about the video. You guys are gonna love the video, but it is National Library Card Sign Up Month. So we encourage you to go to the branches. They are hosting different programs. Please check our calendars. There is a punch card that if you visit 6 of our locations, then you can be eligible for a prize. So please definitely go to our branches, participate in what they have, and you will see us out in the school system. We are going to be at the Clayton County Public Schools Curriculum Night. And so we are very excited about that as well. Mr. Stacy, and if you attended the Marl Civic Women's Club, he played beautifully, and kudos to him. He is actually reintroducing song flute classes, which will run 6 weeks. And so enrollment has exceeded the turnout. And at the end, they're gonna have a final concert. So we look forward to that. We'll let you all know the details because we definitely want to support them. On August 19th, the Forest Park Branch debuted a new murder mystery game night for adults. Created in-house, the program is similar to like an escape room, a game room, and it resembled the game Clue. And so participants receive character bios and clues throughout the evening to help uncover the culprit's identity. This was a great success, and so they're gonna have that again, and so please check the calendar. Also, a lunchtime favorite at the Marlboro Branch, Senior Bingo will always bring the crowd. So please make sure you all are checking our calendars. We have a full calendar, and we're really excited about it. Preschool Power Hour. Jennifer Wynn at the Riverdale Branch continued her preschool power hour, focusing on the theme of self-discovery. Recent lessons covered the 5 senses, feelings and emotions, and the functions of the human body. The Clayton County Public School District had its back-to-school annual bash. And so Alexander Evans and Jennifer Wynn of the Riverdale Branch were at the Riverdale School Cluster, which was held at Charles Drew High School, and they spoke to almost 500 individuals. And so that is excellent. We're getting the word out through outreach, through our community, through our events. And the Riverdale staff members also were invited to the Clayton County Public Schools open house. And so that was at Sequoia Middle, and they spoke to over 260 individuals there. And so one thing, we are really working. We thank the staff, and please do go to our website, www.claytonpl.org, to see what's happening in our branches, and please come to our branches. And so that's for everyone who is tuning in to YouTube. We do have some great, exciting programs, and we just can't wait to see you all there. Any questions from our report?
All right, next item on the agenda will be our committee's report. We're going to talk on the advocacy committee. You want to have anything about advocating? Trustee Gates, I know you got something.
Yay. Yes.
I didn't prepare anything, Jerry, but like one of my friends, always tells me, you're everywhere. I see you on the streets everywhere in Clayton County. I'm sorry, I didn't formally prepare for what I did this month, but I've been out there.
Yes.
I've seen.
I've got one thing I'd like to share. A few weeks ago, I went to the Riverdale branch, and there they have the Toastmasters for children, actually, I think up to 18 years old. And I just thought that was a wonderful thing, having Toastmasters for them. So Mr. Wells, I think, is the guy who coordinates that. And he's been sick, and but he still has to meet on Zoom. So I attended it on Zoom, and was very impressed with the meeting, was very impressed with the kids. And I just think that's a wonderful thing he's got going on there at Riverdale Branch.
And Trustee Gates didn't mention this, but yesterday we had coffee with the librarian, and she was in the house, of course. She's a regular attendee. But yesterday I had the opportunity to speak with the new Workforce Development Director in Clayton County Department of Commerce. And so we had a nice chat. She was talking about the initiatives that she wants to put in place in her vision for that department. So it was very good interaction.
Vice Chair, and you're normally in some of these branches.
Well, yeah, I'm out. Matter of fact, I just happened to be at the presentation at the Memorial Library. I just happened to walk in and follow the crowd. And I seen what was happening. It's great to see our libraries touching so many people in the community, and the legacy that we hold within the community. That organization been around since before I was born, and I didn't realize that. So it was incredible to see them and hear some of their stories about the libraries way back when. So that was incredible. And I am disappointed that I missed the opportunity to attend coffee with the library, but as you know, trustees, we're always present. You know, there's always one. Thank you for that. But I guess the coffee with the librarian is on YouTube,
Yes.
so I can always go and revisit that.
Absolutely.
All right. And those who are listening, I recommend and do the same.
I want to thank you, Vice Chair Andrews, Trustees Gates and Isaac, for your comments. I know that I fell a little bit to the wayside for other reasons, dealing with family issues and so forth and so on, and the injury of my son. But of course, I know that I missed coffee with the librarian this month, and I happened to see it on YouTube. Like, I didn't know we had that yesterday, so it caught me off guard. But in the end, we'll be back in the swing of things coming the month of October. All right, next item on the agenda will be our unfinished business. Mr. Vice Chair, you want to, well, I'll tell you what, let's go ahead and handle it. We have a secretary position that's still available, but I'm going to, at this time, make a motion that we table this until our October meeting in October the 14th, and at this time, we'll make a nomination to have someone elected to the position. In saying that, can I have a second?
Second.
It's been properly moved and seconded by Trustee Isaac. Are there any questions?
Question.
Madam Abdul.
So I did volunteer to take minutes this evening, but in the event that we don't have someone that is going to step into the role at our next meeting, I wanted us to discuss what that looks like for us as a board in terms of possibly others volunteering to take minutes for our upcoming meetings, because we don't have someone set to be nominated. do we, or we
Do we, do not?
Okay, so in the interim, until someone does step into the position, I did send out an email today with, the template for the minutes so that we can collectively have an opportunity to step into the role of secretary to see if any of us desires to take on that responsibility. You may find that in being voluntold, you actually love to do it. So as I've done it this time, I was hoping that someone would volunteer to do it next meeting, and then subsequently until we find that special person who wants to take on the responsibility.
Okay, I did not get that email. I will check up, it's running in and out all day. So I'm going to withdraw my motion, and I'll let you make that motion, and then we'll go from there.
I wanted to open the floor for discussion to see what
Right.
everyone else.
Right, we'll open for discussion, then you make the motion.
Okay, so I would like to open the floor for discussion. What do you all think about my recommendation that we also volunteer and step in to take on the challenge of being the secretary at our upcoming meetings? With me being the leader and volunteering the first time. Who would like to do it next time?
I'll be more than happy to assist you.
I love you, Emily.
Thank you.
Excuse me, I just want to be clear. You had a motion to table the election until October.
Correct.
And so this was separate. This is like, until we have the secretary, what would the process look like? So it's two different things.
Right.
Okay.
Yes, sir. So the discussion is simply that because we don't have someone, we can continue to table it, but it doesn't appear that anyone is volunteering to take on the responsibility. So in the interim, we all take a collective shared responsibility of taking the minutes, and I will lead that charge for today, and my friend Ebony is going to take the minutes at our October meeting, and then we'll see if anyone wants to step into the role, and then if not, who would like to volunteer for the next meeting. And we'll continue that process until someone says, you know what, I really liked when I took the minutes, and I want to be the secretary.
Sound like you
So thank you, Ebony, for volunteering to take the minutes at our next meeting. I will send out the minutes for this meeting so you can see the example. It's very simple, very easy. You'll do well together. Thank you, and we'll continue that process. So I don't know if we necessarily need to
not on
make
that.
a motion for that.
No.
And I don't,
Fine.
okay,
So,
so we can continue to table it, but I don't know that we're gonna have an election next time. Or not, really.
well, we
So it's up to you.
won't post it until October 14th.
Okay.
So, back to the earlier motion and seconded by trustee Isaac. Are there any questions? Hearing none, all in favor say aye. That's for tabling it until October 14th.
Yes.
Any opposers? Any abstentions? Motion carries. All right, next item on the agenda will be the tabling of our bylaws, editing for our editing, which will be tabled to our October 14th meeting. And Director Palmer, you wanted to bring that up to speed on what you have to go through with the board when it comes to the bylaws?
The last
Yes.
email that I sent out.
Yes.
Recently on the director's listserv, there was a question that was tossed out. And it was asking the library directors and the board of trustees, is there any language in your bylaws that speaks specifically to former library employees joining the board of trustees? And so we do not have any language in our bylaws, but some of these suggestions from the directors around the state are recommending that there's language that is added to the bylaws. In the event there's a employee, a disgruntled employee, an employee whose employment is severed for whatever reason, and they get appointed to the board, it can be very disruptive. And so either language in there that restricts that from happening, or language in bylaws that adds in a period of time that has to pass before a former employee can then be a member of the board of trustees. So we're looking and fine-tuning that language to be added with some edits also. Any questions on that?
And with that charge, I would make the motion that we table this again until October 14th. Is there a second? Who's that? Trustee Brown. Are there any questions? Hearing none, all in favor say aye. Any opposers, any abstention? Motion carries. Next item on the agenda will be our new business. In the new business that you see, they have a promotional video to include the bookmobile, library ambassadors, staff, and board of trustee members. And I have spoken with Director Parham and Deputy Director Stanley. It's a little short wave, 30-second video, hope to be 30 seconds, that would include a few members of the library staff, a few members of the ambassadors, a few members of the board of trustees. And I say when I say a few members, maybe 2 or 3. And it will take place in the parking lot here at headquarters on a date, the time that we will specify. So in saying that, anyone want to join myself, Director Palmer, Deputy Stanley, in this 30-second video? Goodness.
Well, I'd like to wait.
This is a 30-second video.
Are we just standing there?
Wait.
Are we just standing there?
No, this is going to be some movements.
Is it on the week?
I want to do it. I hope we can do it on Saturday. You know, school's in session.
Yeah.
Okay, so we had Trustee Shaw, Gates. See, I threw you out there already. Brown.
Wait, you
Um,
can put possibly.
Possibly, but that was a small P or a big P.
I mean, if I know well enough in advance, I mean, you know, I have a family situation.
And Vice Chair Andrews? Okay. Okay, I'll get with Director Farm and we get a date and just get it out there to you. So I thank you on that. You're gonna have some fun that day. All right, next item on the agenda will be staff development day. And I believe that Mr. Edie from the Riverdale branch sent an email out there. They're gonna have staff development day on October the 13th. Director Farm, you want to speak just a little briefly on that?
Very good. So annually, we have our all-staff development day, which is the Monday, which is Indigenous Peoples' Day. And so all the branches will be closed, and we will have a full day of training for staff. We are bringing in guest speakers. There will be different breakout sessions. We invite everyone to come participate. We will have a light breakfast. We will also have lunch provided. And so, yes, please, if your schedule will allow it to come out and take part in the support.
Now, this is our all-day event.
It is an all-day
From 8 to 5.
Roughly about 8:30 to about 4:30. We try to make sure that everyone is done in time for 5 o'clock.
And if you haven't been, I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, there's a question.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It will be at Jim Huey Recreation Center. Yes. Last year we had it at Flint River. It will be in Jim Huey this year.
That's October 13th.
October 13th
And it's from 8:30
to about 4:30.
4:30.
Yes.
I know there was, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
I know there was something in the email about opening remarks and needing someone to do opening remarks.
Would you like to volunteer?
I didn't know if that was someone from the board to do the opening remarks, or you all already had someone to do the opening remarks.
No,
I
that was for me.
That was for you. Are you scheduled to do the opening remarks? Okay, perfect.
No, but I can't hear
But
you.
we always love, district
Yes.
support and
I will do my very best to be
Participation.
there.
understand.
But for those who have never been to a staff development day, this is a day of fun. There's some very, very interesting things that can be said to take notes that concerns the library and our role as trustees and advocating for the library. So if you can make it your business to be there on that day, please come out and join us and have some fun.
Chair,
Yes.
do you mind if we have a moment?
No, go ahead.
Pull up a video of the promotional video that he was speaking of a moment ago. So hopefully we can play this also. So folks are at one location and then jump in the frame and they're somewhere else. So we're looking to do that with the bookmobile. So either inside the library and we jump and then we're automatically in the bookmobile or vice versa. So that's kind of promotional.
Actually, we start at the bookmobile.
Okay.
And of course, we lead the way, then they follow, and they come in, and then when we leap over, next thing you know, we're inside the library.
So that's the video. So.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
All right. The next item on the agenda will be the welcome letter for a new appointee starting from 2024. Has everyone received their welcome letter from the BOC? I didn't get one. Yes, okay, all right, great. All right, last item on the agenda, I wanted to say we have a full board. Took some time, but we are here now. We are a strong board of 11 members, and our last new appointee was no stranger to the library system. She's been here, especially with her husband, on more than one occasion for our unification. And on the last meeting of the DOC, pastor / new trustee member, Sabre Skidmore, has been next time, pastor trustee, I'm turning you in for a few comments.
Oh, okay. So I'm super excited. I do have to admit that I only applied for my library card, current one, today. I did decide. But I'm really excited about having the opportunity to serve our community. It's a passion of mine to reach out from beyond a building and to be out in the community. So I am looking forward to getting to know each of you, and as I get my feet wet and know exactly what is going on, you know, I will be one of those volunteers that everybody's, I'm just being quiet today. But my prayer is that I can be a positive influence for the board here. So thank you so much for welcoming me. I really appreciate it.
Well, I must say that Pastor Skidmore, she called, I said, Pastor, I got you, Pastor, we have a position that's available, but it has to be the commissioner that has to make that appointment next week. Say, I really want to be on the board. I said, Pastor, we got you. Next month, say, I want to be on the pastor, we got you. So now she's here. She's here.
And I did not know that was happening. Like, I knew I was talking to you, obviously, but I didn't know I didn't know my name would come up at the commission.
So we didn't know either.
Oh, okay. I was like, but look at you, you got lucky.
Yeah. Like I said, welcome aboard.
Thank you so much.
Welcome aboard. All right, Greg Palm, you got your video ready?
Public libraries are open accessible spaces that most people all walks of life. That openness is one of our greatest strengths, but it also means we have to be prepared for overrated situations. Visual weapons training helps staff recognize potentially dangerous items without condemnation or escalation. It's about awareness, not enforcement. Our staff, who are not law enforcement, but we often are on the front line when it comes to keeping our patrons and coworkers safe. Visual weapons recognition gives us another layer of preparedness. In today's world, training like this helps staff be more confident and empowered in their ability to respond to unusual and threatening situations. This kind of training is comparable to fire drills or CPR. It's a basic preparedness skill that hopefully we'll never have to use, but if we do, it can save lives. Visual recognition skills, we can discreetly alert authorities or follow protocols without escalating the situation. It's about early detection and professional response.
My cue card person had it down here, that's why I kind of.
So you see that color popping up here.
We're working on it.
I'm Scott, Director of Clayton. I'm excited to share with you that September
sign online and then it's mailed to you? How's it?
Unfortunately, no, we have to see physical proof of your address. So you can fill out the application online, but you'll still have to come in to verify your address before you can get the card. Yes,
I have seen Xavier's and another staff member video
Oh, yeah.
online.
Yeah.
And I think it's awesome that the staff are giving their testimonials about the library card.
yes. And all that
I
is.
didn't see your, I haven't seen yours online yet, but I did see the two staff members that have done.
I have a,
Yes,
just, so you know, I use the Libby app.
Yes.
Because it's very convenient. So my card expired, so I actually renewed my card earlier today. And I found out about Hoopla and Palace, which I guess you guys are also connected now, but I didn't know that before, so now I have more.
yes. So the Hoopla, you're able to, in addition, check out ebooks, audiobooks, there are movies, there are comic books, there are TV shows, television shows, not current. What else? Music, yes. So it is a platform that offers a slew of different formats of entertainment. And yes, the Palace Project, also electronic resources that are available too, so. Yes.
And one more thing, I'm sorry. I saw this Bean Stack challenge.
Yes.
And I was thrilled that you're opening it up for adults.
Yes.
Because I'm a substitute teacher, so the kids at the high school that I saw they have all kind of challenges going on. And so the day right before the meeting, I saw you all, I saw it. So I'm looking forward to signing up so I can get in be a part of those challenges.
Thank you for mentioning that. So BeanStack is a platform that we utilize for summer reading program and for doing book reading challenges for all levels. And we received a national award for BeanStack this summer. This is a national recognition that we received, so we are very happy and excited about that too. Thank you. We're doing some good things.
Yeah.
With your continued support, we'll keep it.
All right, if there's nothing else, can I get a motion to adjourn?
I move that we adjourn this meeting.
Is there a
I'll make a
second?
motion.
Okay, it is properly moved by, Vice Chair Andrews, is there a second? Second by, Shaw, okay, by Trustee Shaw, are there any questions? Hearing none, all in favor say aye. Any opposed, any abstentions, denied?
Now.
Hey, that's what I can hear.